Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hello. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Oh my god, it's been a minute. Welcome back to my channel, it's Camilla. Today I wanted to talk about Accutane. And as you can see from the title of the video, I want to do a 1-month review so I can look back on and see where I started. And if you're thinking about Accutane or are on Accutane, you can just give it something to compare it to or something to get some more research on. If you don't know what Accutane is, it's basically a really strong medication that they give people with bad acne. I know another popular thing is called tretinoin, which is like a topical kind of cream. That is not what this is. This is what Accutane looks like. It's kind of in these really big packages. It's kind of like, it's not birth control, but it kind of gives the vibe of birth control because it has so many symptoms apparently and it has so many rules and regulations that you have to follow. It comes in different milligrams. You take 1 pill a day, an oral pill, and you kind of do it for 6 months. I think some people might be doing it for a shorter period of time or longer, but this is my second round actually. So I've already done Accutane once, my freshman year in college. That first summer that I got to college, my acne just like broke out. And I say my acne, but really I had no acne to begin with before then. So I really don't understand what, that was my phone, sorry. I really don't understand what happened because I had no acne in high school or middle school or like peak puberty, nothing was on my face. And then all of a sudden I get to college and I'm like freaking out. So my face had really bad acne. I can like throw up some pictures here. Not only was it my face, but it was also my back for whatever reason. I got really bad back acne. I tried some antibiotics and topical stuff before I went on Accutane the first time, but nothing was working. So I think around like November, December, I went on Accutane for the first time my freshman year. So I was 18 and it was 2021. By 2022, summer, like I was living it up, like I had the clearest skin, it was fantastic. And then recently all of a sudden it came back this past summer in around July, August. And immediately I went to the dermatologist and they were like, you're gonna have to go on Accutane again. And I was like, you might be like, why do you not want to go on Accutane if it's gonna cure your acne? Well, yes, but the symptoms, it's such a strong medication that the symptoms are like literally so rough, and I can get into that. But I want to give you a skin update after 1 month on Accutane. Let me take off some makeup. I'm wearing some foundation. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show you what my skin looks like, and I can throw up some before pictures from a month ago when I was starting and how bad it was. So I kind of just want to make this video to show people that Accutane starts working super fast, and I don't remember this happening my first time around. Like I don't remember how quickly it started working my first time, but this time I feel like it happened literally at like day 23, day 24, like it started working. So 1 month later, this is my skin. I don't know if we're getting too up and close personal, blah, 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 but it's obviously still very red, which is why I like to wear foundation, just to minimize that redness, not necessarily because I'm trying to cover it up, just because my face looks super red if I don't. But this is the other side. The side is somehow always worse or better. I can't remember which side is which, but I have one side that's better than the other. This is literally one of the symptoms, are chapped lips. So you can see like around my mouth, it starts getting like really chapped. Even just my lips, like normal people, but then around my mouth starts cracking. So I'm like, I literally had this in my hand, like I'm not even prepared for this because I go everywhere without this. Like, what? I literally had this next to me because you need some sort of chapstick, Aquaphor. I think I have like 10 different sorts of chapsticks in different places. Like I have it in my car, my backpack, in my bed, like my desk. Like I just need something on my lips constantly. I reapply every 5 minutes probably. It's pretty bad, but it's necessary if you're on Accutane, truly, because if not, your lips it's just like an uncomfortable feeling because the more you lick, the more they get dry and whatever. So that's the first symptom, and that's why I didn't want to get an Accutane, but I started experiencing that symptom around like day 3 or day 4. And actually, let me show you what they look like. It's just these like little orange pills. And I think you can get like different brands of Accutane, so maybe they don't all look like this. And I think Accutane is just the generic term actually, I'm not sure. But this is usually like what they look like. The second symptom that is really bad, and I think I'll actually put a video up here and I'll talk about it over here, is a dry scalp. And this has probably been the worst one, and I don't remember it being this bad my first time around. I do remember experiencing the same symptom, but not to the same degree. I would constantly be itchy, be scratchy. 2 weeks in, I bought this from Amazon, and it's basically just supposed to like hydrate your scalp. So sometimes, and it mainly happens around here, obviously. Like I feel it back here sometimes, or like underneath my neck, but I put this on like up here, and it definitely helps in not making me as itchy and kind of like not making it as flaky. But you need to reapply this like a million times. So this has helped. This has helped. The other symptom that was a super big deal the last time around was a nosebleed. So I would get nosebleeds pretty frequently. I already have a really sensitive nose, so whenever I would just like change climates when I'm traveling, or the second I like, not pick my nose, but sometimes, you know, you're just like getting stuff out and I would start bleeding. So I already have a sensitive nose, and so the dryness of Accutane, if you don't know, Accutane basically closes your pores and dries everything out from the inside. So, you know, sometimes we try and like put topical stuff to dry our skin out and then we moisturize, whatever. This happens from the inside. Obviously, if you're drying stuff out from the inside, it's gonna affect everything else. So that's why my scalp is drier. I've noticed that sometimes I get like itchy on like my arms or my legs. My skin is drier, like in my entire body. My neck under here gets pretty dry, I feel it. It's not painful. A lot of people always say like, oh my God, are you okay? Or like, I've never had a nosebleed ever. Like, it's common, I feel like, to have nosebleeds, and nosebleeds don't hurt. Like, you just are bleeding. Like, it doesn't hurt, which is weird to say. But wait, I'm looking at it again. It doesn't look bad. Like, truly, if you saw me in person and you knew me when I had really bad acne, you'd be like, oh my God, Camilla, like, your skin looks so good. I'm really happy about it, and I was telling multiple people, like, I didn't think that having acne really affected my confidence, but the second that I got clear skin, I was like feeling myself. I was like, oh my God, wow, this is amazing. You're still beautiful with acne, and that's what I was trying to say, but it also is like a very good feeling to have clear skin already and feel better about myself. But so far so good. I have an appointment on Friday, tomorrow actually, to visit the dermatologist and see how things are going. I think they're going fantabulous, and I'd love to just finish this out because the symptoms I don't love, but I do love the results. The other reason, going back to the beginning of the video, why I didn't want to be on Accutane is because it's a really rigorous schedule. Like, timing is everything. You have a really small window from when you can get your lab work done. Accutane is only dispensed to you in counts of 30. So like, I only have like 30 pills. I don't have my entire Accutane like medicine, and that's because every month you have to do blood work. Every month you have to go to the lab, you have to go to like LabCorp, whatever, Quest Diagnostics, and get blood work done. So they have to stick a needle in your arm and you have to get blood work, and then that gets sent to the provider, the dermatologist, to make sure that everything is good, because it's such a strong medication, which just goes back to why I didn't want to do it. But again, I'm glad with the results. In that lab order is a pregnancy test. So the big thing with Accutane is that you cannot get pregnant because it causes birth defects in the baby. So that's even like on this as well. You can't get pregnant. That's why you might have heard, if your friends are on Accutane, or you might just hear that some doctors put their patients who are going on Accutane also on birth control because it's that serious. I luckily didn't have a doctor who made me get put on birth control. I did not want to be on birth control, so we're not on birth control. It's like, it makes you like scared of it. Like, it's a really big deal. You can't get pregnant. That was, I went on a tangent, but lab works every month, and on top of that, you have to visit your doctor every month. It's such a big thing, and I don't want to go to the appointments and get my lab work done, but obviously I want the clear skin, so I do have to get my lab work done and go to the doctor. You're probably like, that's not that hard, but I live in Gainesville right now because this is where I go to school, and my dermatologist is in Orlando. So meaning I'd have to at least go home every single month just to go to the dermatologist. I will do whatever I need to do to get clear skin, and already so far I am loving the results. Like, it just looks, it's like dry. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like, there's not really many active pimples. Like, all these red things that you see are kind of just like dry spots. Like, it's already working. Like, it's already working. I can't emphasize that enough. So I just wanted to do this 1 month review so I can look back and see what my skin looked like, and so you can see what someone after their first month of acne. Oh my God. I just wanted to film this video so you could see what someone after their first month of Accutane looks like, and if you're on Accutane, you can compare it to your experience, or if you're just starting, or if you have really bad skin and you're thinking about Accutane, this is how fast it works. So if you want to go check out my TikTok, I'm actually putting weekly Accutane updates. So I literally have been recording every single day. I take my Accutane pill and doing like a skin check, and so I can literally see the progression of my skin getting better. So that's on TikTok, so just plugging that right here. If you made it this far and just wanted to hear about my Accutane journey, I love you. This has been a big part of my life since probably the summer, just because acne is a big part of your life because it's on your freaking face. So love you if you stayed this far, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.